Good morning from Louisville, Kentucky. It's about 11 o'clock. The temperature is about 69 degrees Fahrenheit out here. It's pretty nice. The wind isn't up too high. But today it's going to get up to 85, they say. That's the first 85-degree day we've had in a long time. Many months. Seems like seasons away. I'm smoking my little cigar, have my coffee, and enjoying the weather before it gets to those higher temperatures. My porch is the new apartment we're in. Moved from the other one. Excuse me, I have a nasal thing going on here. Allergens in the air is bothering me. But from our old apartment, which is on the other side of this apartment, near the wall, had a wonderful porch. It was always in shade and all that. And the new apartment, right out into where the sun is most of the day. So I won't be out here that much. I had an interesting night. Got Dad to bed, and I decided to go to bed myself. And 2 hours later got woken up, and then had to go deal with what woke me up, and then there was no going back to bed. So then I decided, well, heck, I better might as well try to do a load of laundry, because there's one washer and one dryer in our apartment building. So it was open, so I did a load of laundry, and halfway through that, when I transferred to the dryer, I decided to do another load of laundry. This nasal stuff's getting me. And so that took some hours and got that out of the way. And then got everything put away, and I had a stain on one shirt, one of my new shirts, and I don't know where they came from and why they didn't come out in the wash. So I decided to do it by hand and put some stuff on and try to clean it in the sink and wash it in the sink. I hope shirt's out here sitting on a chair drying, dripping. And hopefully it'll dry enough so that I can put it inside, hang it up in the bathroom so it can drip and finish drying. Hopefully those stains came out. Be a pity if they couldn't. But then I did some more stuff, organizational, and then I got Dad up about 8 o'clock for his boost and his medications and his hydration, water boost, and medications. Not boost, really. It's Ensure Plus. We just default to when we say boost because it's more understood. I was thinking about that. I got that done, and then I decided I could lay down. I'm tired now, so I'm going to lay down. I got a couple hours sleep, about an hour and a half actually, and then I got woke up again from the outside. People were doing some moving and dropping stuff off a truck or something. And it woke me up, so that's not going back to sleep now. Back to Boost and Ensure, I thought it was interesting. We say Boost and people know what we're talking about. Ensure, sometimes they don't, or some of the other specific brand names. So we just generally call them Boost, all nutritional drinks. They used to default that to Slim Fast. That was always interesting that Slim Fast is exactly the same thing. I've looked at the label many years ago. Slim Fast, you're spending all this money for it, is exactly the same ingredients and ratios as Carnation Instant Breakfast. I thought that was interesting. I compared them side by side. Oh, somebody will say, oh, they've got some things that aren't listed. Yeah, well, it's supposed to list everything. But we say boost when we mean any of nutritional drink. as we say depends when we mean any adult protective underwear. It's interesting we call babies' diapers or Pampers by default. Go get me one of those Pampers. And we do the same thing with the adults. Instead of calling them adult diapers or diapers, we call them Depends. And the thing is, the brand name is not Depends. It's Depend. You can depend on it. That's what they mean to infer. It's dependable. Depends means it depends on if it's going to work or not. Depends on this factor and that factor. And if you got the snug enough fit, it doesn't get overloaded. So it's interesting that we call adult pull-ups, adult protective underwear, Depends, even if it's not Depends. I always had an issue with when I have a new aide or a new helper that comes, and I'm trying to show them how the ropes, basically, and how to do things. I would say, I used to say, get one of those adult diapers, or one of those diapers. And people told me, you're not supposed to do that. That's not nice. But I grew up in the days before disposable diapers, when they used cloth for adults and children. And let me tell you, when you got to wash out somebody's underwear and hang it out to dry or put it in the dryer, you call it nappy a nappy. But I understand you have to be nicer about it. Use nicer words. Still, but when I tell somebody, give me a new aid, hand me one of those adult underwear. They'll go to the underwear drawer and bring out a pair of briefs. Say, no, the adult underwear, protective underwear. They'll look at me. And I was thinking, I run through my head, plastic pants, what? And then it comes to me, Depends. Can you hand me one of those Depends? And they'll bring me over a Depends. So much easier just to say diapers. Hand me one of the adult diaper or something. But I'll go with Depends. But depend really depends on if it'll work or not. It doesn't always work as expected. But that's how we couch things. We get down to those single universal phrases or words to describe something. And Depends means adult underwear, adult protective underwear, incontinence underwear, or incontinence pants. So many names for what was always at home and on the home front, a diaper. In any case, I'm going to sit out here for a little bit more, smoke my cigar, drink my coffee, try to forget the whole conversation about adult underwear, and enjoy the day. I hope you have a great Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.